Hi everyone, this is Carmen from Main Street Yoga. I wanted to talk about class types, and not the class types that you tend to see on a schedule, like gentle or vinyasa or moderate. What I want to talk about is the types of classes beyond what's kind of outward facing on the schedule. There are typically two types of classes. There's the mechanics class, and then there is the experiential class. The mechanics class is going to be like a classroom. It's going to talk about the nuts and the bolts of whatever the topic is. It might be the yamas and niyamas. It might be a posture. It might be meditation. All of those can be done in a mechanics kind of how-to way. In those classes, they're awesome. You can get a deeper understanding of why you do certain things. You might get the opportunity to ask questions that you don't feel like in another type of class. You can have a lot of opportunity for corrections or guidance in those types of classes. They're a little more casual in their setting, and they tend to kind of myth bust certain things, which can be kind of cool. The other type of class is going to be your experiential class. And your experiential class is typically what you see when you go to a typical yoga class. You start with the centering, you go through a series of postures that have high intensity or low intensity or somewhere in the middle, and then you end with relaxation. And the experiential class is very interesting on its own. Typically at the beginning of an experiential class, the teacher usually says something along the lines of, please set your intention for class today. As though you are supposed to come up with something on the spot. And I don't know about you, but sometimes when they ask me to set my intention, my mind goes blank. I'm like, oh, no idea. Especially in the beginning. Now, when I usually have my intention, first of all, you usually know you're going to an experiential class. You usually know that there's going to be a relaxation, it's going to be a flow, you're going to kind of chill out. An experiential class is about you. It's about you having that internal work, that churning or that chalana inside. And when I know that I'm going to go to an experiential class, sometimes I give myself a personal goal. Maybe I've been mulling on something in my head. Maybe I have been frustrated with something energetically. And an experiential class is a really good opportunity to sit with that, as opposed to try to like push it down or shove it off to the side. An experiential class is going to give you some space. And I've had some really profound mental moments in experiential classes where I've actually given myself some permission to just keep coming back to that topic and not letting it go. Almost like an itch I'm giving myself permission to scratch at for a while. And what has been really rewarding is that at some point in that class, I just have this mental break, for lack of a better explanation, and it gives me some clarity, or sometimes it gives me permission to set whatever it is down. It's different depending on what I'm working on. And so when we're working with these experiential classes, I think that sometimes students get frustrated because there's so much about the actual process of having you go inside. And the physical is typically the byproduct on those, that sometimes students get frustrated with their practice. But more than anything, if you're approaching your experiential practice with internal goals, you can really have some amazing mental experiences by staying inside. You might even just challenge yourself if you're not sure of anything mental to work on. You might even just challenge yourself by closing your eyes. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.